Hello Scrappy friends, welcome back to my channel. New process video for you today using Pink Fresh. The sketch I've sketched out there is actually a scrap lift of Julie Taylor's for a layout she did for the Hey Little Magpie design team last month. I created this layout at the beginning of March. So I'm using a Pink Fresh collection here. I think it was Happy Days. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it's called. I'm really sorry. I can't make out the name of the collection on there very well. The photos are from a comedy night that Mr. Ding and I went to in February. That little yellow card that is flipping up there, that's from the Year of Dates box that we got for Christmas from my sister-in-law and brother. My sister had actually opened, they got one each for all of the couples. My sister had actually opened this one, which said to go on a comedy night. She bought the tickets for her and her husband, then realised she was working the night of the comedy night. So we had the tickets off her. We had a really good night. It was a lot of fun. First comedian was okay. Second comedian was hilarious. And yeah, I probably drank a little bit too much for a work night. It was on a Wednesday night. Actually, I think I was off the following day, which is why the cocktails flowed, because I didn't have to go to work the next day. I'm just cutting strips of the paper from the Pink Fresh collection here to act as shelves for the photos, and you'll see that with the little flip card thing for the date night card, that I am doing that so it's tucked behind the photo but will still flip open over the photo. So yes, so I can be able to open it and read it, or have it closed as a an embellishment on the page. I'm gonna pop some music on now because my throat's hurting. So I'll be back in a bit. So using the X-cut punch here to create two little scallop borders on those shelves, using the if you've watched a few of my videos, there's usually yellow in there somewhere. So I absolutely love this paper, nice bright yellow pattern paper, and I always start from the middle when I'm using a border punch. I think that comes from when I was first shown how to punch a border. It's always start in the middle and go out to the sides, and I've just always still done that. So yeah, just cutting this strip now. So starting to stick the strips down now. You'll notice I've done them in a different order on the top left to the bottom right. So on the bottom right, the scallop is sitting under the pink floral piece, whereas it's over the piece at the top. That's on purpose, just to, you know, bit of variety, mix it up a bit. You'll also notice with at the bottom, the picture and the date card is tucked behind the strips of paper behind the ledge, whereas at the top they are placed on top. Again, you know, conscious choice there with the pink pattern paper to have it behind or on top of. I've now got the bottom all stuck down. Do move to the top, and you'll see that with this, I decide I want that piece a little bit longer, the pink floral piece, so I do just tear it in half. This is where, yeah, I messed up a little bit, because where I have the photo on this piece means that it doesn't cover the gap up with the width of the strips of paper, so I do end up cutting another piece of green that is wider and does cover that gap. So you'll see that in a minute. You know, just needed that pink piece longer, didn't want to cut any more paper, and end up cutting a big piece of green instead because it doesn't cover the gap. So now that's all stuck down, I'm coming in with the embellishments. Start with these puffy word stickers. I don't know about you, but I only ever tend to use a couple off these kind of sheets. There's only usually a few that fit with any layout I do. I'm trying a few here and then do decide on the good vibes, which will stick the vibes down first, which in hindsight was a mistake because the good doesn't really fit where I want it to fit once I get it off the sheet, which you would have thought with me actually putting the sticker sheet over the photo first before sticking it down, I would have had an idea of where it's going, but no, silly me. I needed the D to come to the side of my face, whereas where I had the vibes originally it come across my face. So that got moved over, and then going through And there's a few different little embellishments on this sheet and a few words. That today that I've put there does actually end up being removed, and something else goes in its place. But I get the hearts off the sheet. Do end up like auditioning them in a few different places and only using that one down the bottom, I think. And then after a bit of, what I'm going to do, there we go. I have used more. I've put the one in front of the good vibes. There we go. And then go through another pack of embellishments. I do that, go through a few different packs. So these are the letter stickers and the cardstock stickers. I think I use a label out of this to write the date on, or the time and place on. I did lifting that up just to make sure that there was a gap near the top, so putting that letter sticker in wouldn't be completely hidden if I do decide to leave it open, and you can see it there. And yeah, just going through seeing what I like to add. So this is the chipboard sticker sheet now. I really want to use this happiness definition label, but it didn't really, I didn't like it sat under the title. So I do end up removing, swear I actually removed that today, puffy sticker from below the photo, because it's what I didn't like was I want to use those two, the happiness label and the blue banner. I couldn't put the blue banner down there because the today was there, so I've moved the blue banner under the good vibes, took the today out and replaced it with the happiness label, and just moved the heart down, just popping on the date, and that's done. I do bring other embellishments in and out of it, but I just like the simpleness of it. Some close up for you, and thanks for watching. Bye.